This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the afternoon of June 7th, 2022, brought to you by That's Good HR. I'm Alex Brown. The new artistic director of the Phoenix Theater Cultural Center in downtown Indianapolis says she wants to push the theater to better represent the community. Constance Macy says her immediate goal is to get people back into the theater as the pandemic recovery continues.
I think the arts in general are struggling to get people back into the spaces. So I'm embracing the whole cultural center vibe of this place. I want to get us sort of back to the edgy sort of programming that the Phoenix is known for doing.
Macy is the theater's third artistic director and first female in the role in its nearly 40-year history. Crews assigned to the 49th Aerial Port Squadron at Grissom Air Reserve Base near Peru have a new $9.3 million building to support their mission. The nearly 12,000 square foot facility provides more space for the 122 airmen who are responsible for preparing and loading cargo onto military planes. Indianapolis-based Ship Sigma has announced plans to invest $2 million to expand operations. The company, which has developed a software-as-a-service platform to help customers receive the lowest parcel shipping costs, says it will add up to 125 jobs by the end of 2026. Inside Indiana Business Radio On Demand is brought to you by That's Good HR. With one call to That's Good HR, your hiring challenge is solved. It's that simple. That's Good HR is the secret ingredient to strategic staffing. Have an HR, accounting, administrative, or customer service position to fill? Trust That's Good HR to make a match that's good for everyone, whether temp to hire, or a direct hire placement. For 22 years, That's Good HR has been hand-picking employees and employers through a highly personal and authentic approach that delivers long-term results. Visit that'sgoodhr.com. Remember, the match matters.
IBJ Media delivers business news covering central Indiana and the entire state. The Indianapolis Business Journal and Inside Indiana Business are now part of the same family. Look to the IBJ for in-depth coverage of central Indiana's business community, and tap into Inside Indiana Business for stories that extend throughout Indiana. 2 resources, unlimited business insights that help you stay informed and get ahead. Learn more at ibj.com and InsideIndianaBusiness.com.
A Northwest Indiana hospital has inked a partnership for behavioral health. Here's Gary Dick.
Franciscan Health Dyer has signed on with Texas-based Signet Health to manage the hospital's behavioral health services. The health system recently expanded its behavioral health programs for adolescents at the Dyer campus, which now includes 20 inpatient beds for adolescents, 26 beds for adults. While Signet is serving in an advisory and management capacity, patient care will still be provided by Franciscan Health. Franciscan Alliance Administrative Director of Business Development Scott Mundell says Signet brings expertise in managing and operating mental health services, assessing what services are needed in the community, and guiding the hospital on the best way to provide them. Signet Health operates in 30 states. Earlier this year, Signet partnered with Franciscan Health Michigan City to manage its behavioral health unit. This is Gary Dick for Inside Indiana Business Radio.
The University of Notre Dame has dedicated 2 new facilities that will support the school's research, development, and testing of hypersonic propulsion systems. The test cells will be used to examine combustion testing that will help lead toward the development of high-speed flight engines in hypersonic aviation. The university says the new test facilities at the Notre Dame Turbo Machinery Laboratory will build on research currently underway that explores all aspects of hypersonic flight, including aircraft structures, materials, and aerodynamics. The Ports of Indiana is marking the completion of a multi-year, multi-million-dollar upgrade to its facility in Jeffersonville. The Port Authority invested $24 million to expand rail operations, increase transloading capacity, and speed up loading times from trains and trucks to barges. Ports of Indiana CEO Vanta Kota says the facility needed to be bigger, better, and faster to keep up with manufacturing productivity.
So the different attributes are really designed around bigger capacity, more ability to handle future growth, and then for our customers to leverage those infrastructure assets so that they can grow. So really our design is make bigger, better infrastructure that private companies can utilize, and then they hire more people.
The Ports of Indiana Jeffersonville added 4 miles of track to its existing 11-mile rail network to accommodate unit trains. The nearly 1,100-acre complex also added a transload facility that allows cargo to be transferred between trucks and trains. This report is brought to you by That's Good HR, the secret ingredient to strategic staffing. Visit that'sgoodhr.com for more information. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.